up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Oshi chapter 158. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Well Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we're doing our anime content, because unlike on YouTube where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side, and even have the audio too, which is really come in handy for catching a botched localization or two. And the more viewers and subscribers we get, the more content we'll cover. And there is a stacked fall 2024 anime season on the horizon. So please go check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, last chapter of Oshi, let's be real, it was the calm before the storm. I know the Aqua ex Ruby shippers were living for the day with the Aqua and Ruby. They were loving it so much, but now we're seeing Ruby on the stage up in here. So let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled Jewel. God, Ruby looks so pretty. She inherits Ai's genes, and as some reports have said, has a grand dramatic origin, but her eyes are filled with pure radiance. Ruby Hoshino, she's become an idol that surpasses Ai now. Oh, there she is. Ooh, I'm telling you, Ruby is I swear, Ruby is going to die. And this is, I didn't look at leaks or anything like that. No. And if you've been watching my content, you know I've been theorizing that, I think I even theorized it last week, that Ruby was going to die. I still think Arima is going, like, it's either going to be Arima, or Ruby, or both. I really don't want Mem to die, because that's my girl. But if all three of them die, I would not be surprised by that. Or Aqua's going to die. There could be so many deaths, but I wouldn't be surprised if all three of them did die. Like, because if there's a happy ending to this series, I will be kind of furious. I know, as fucked up as it is, I will be kind of furious. Kamiki already had his, bittersweet ending. Let's be real. He had his bittersweet ending. So I'm satisfied with Kamiki's ending. But that doesn't mean that that there's not going to be a death here. Nah, there's got to be a death here. How many is the question? And I'm not talking about the obvious, but nah, there's got to be, I'm talking about for the protagonist. There's got to be at least one death. Man, great performance. Money, yes, you came just to watch us? Thanks. Thank you for coming all the way to Miyazaki, too. Akane-chan, that's another one that could possibly die as Akane. I would not be surprised if she dies, too. But I don't think it's going to be her. I don't. We'll perform in Tokyo, too. So why did you come to watch the concert in Miyazaki? Well, I had some business here, so while I was at it, she knows. So that's why I'm like, yeah, Akane could die here. Besides, I might not be able to make it to the one in Tokyo. Might not be able to make it to the one in Tokyo, so I might as well watch it now. Oh, so Akane might die. Oh, the one in Tokyo was held on Christmas Day, huh? Do you have a new boyfriend or something? No, that's not it. That's it. Do you want me to call Senpai too? You guys are close, right? No, it's okay. When she's an idol, we see things differently. Whoa, you're still as harsh as ever. I like seeing Kana-chan dressed in cute outfits, though. I was able to watch till the end by imagining that she was playing the role of an idol today, and it was great. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Well, we see things differently, but since this is her last tour, as dazzling as she was as an idol, she wasn't number one. Nope. In the acting world, she could become the sun, but in the idol world, there's another girl, a girl who has absolute brilliance as an idol. On stage, Kana-chan is definitely no match for Ruby-chan, and I think she's aware of it. Yep. However, there are many people who want to support her after seeing her fight against talent. Um, what do you like about idols? Why do you become her fan? How do you support her? It's good that there are as many possible questions out there as the number of fans she has. But, ooh, for that reason, some people may find Ruby-chan unpleasant. I'm telling you, Ruby or Arima, or both, are going to die. I mean, the shattered CD right there with Ruby's image on it, yeah. And then remember what we saw before this final arc started. We saw Arima say to Aqua about Aqua wanting she wanted Aqua to say that Arima was, his one and only star, which was something that like I kind of said. And then there was the poster of her in the center, but it was ripped. That's why I'm like, yeah, that's why it's like, yeah, I could see Arima dying and I could see Ruby dying. But let's see. There will be those who are trying. Let me start here. Yeah, what do you let's start here. What do you like about idols? Why do you become her fan? How do you support her? It's good that there are as many possible questions out there as the number of fans she has, but for that reason, some people may find Ruby-chan unpleasant. There will be those who are trying to destroy this sparkle. Well, yeah, because remember what, as I said, remember what Arima's goal is. She wants Aqua to say that he can only see her and that she was his star. Or, yeah, she was his star. There we go. Being an idol is a strange job, isn't it? No matter what you do, you can't be an idol forever. Your youth is brutally limited, like a flower that blooms only once. You can't become a jewel that shines forever, unless you become part of someone's memory after you die like Mama. But in our case, Kamiki-san, what are you talking about? What's the point of handing ourselves... Whoa, what? What's the point of handing ourselves over to the police now? We're all ready. You gotta be kidding me. We can't go back anymore. Since the moment we killed Ryosuke, this is... Oh! So Kamiki is gonna turn himself over, but if Kamiki makes a plea deal, then there's this, too. Ooh, this is your fault. You have to continue to be the best idol forever and ever. There can't be a bigger idol than you. Why are you... Ooh. Nino! Remember who Nino is. Arima really did embody Nino really well. But I feel like Nino is who Arima could become. That is that possibility. It's like Arima's dark... Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Arima's dark side. Kind of like how Kamiki could have been Aqua's dark side, like his dark path. Like if he went down that path. But Kamiki... Because Kamiki saw that letter, he stopped it. It stopped. But Nino? No. Nino's like, no, motherfucker. I'm not doing this shit today. I am not going to the police and turning myself in. Nino's going to finish the job. But Nino also, from what it seems like, Nino also manipulated Kamiki. It does seem that way. Especially with the backstory. Yeah, Nino had it. It seems more and more. So, like, Nino manipulated Kamiki than anything else. Yeah, but I wonder what... Oh. And just thinking about it, speaking up, just thinking about it, thinking back to when Arima met Nino. Nino was trying to manipulate Arima as well. But at the time, it didn't succeed. She planted the seed, mind you. But, Ooh, there's a thought. What if... No way. I don't see it, but there could be that possibility where Arima does... I know it's out there, where Arima kills Ruby. Now that would be a twist, but I don't think that's going to happen. Well, let's... I like this, though. This talk with Akane here. But I'm going to go back to Akane. Because Akane recognizes that Arima is... And this is why I love this transition to Nino. Because Akane recognizes that Arima is falling into that darkness, to that same jealousy. Kind of, I wouldn't say... because I don't think she knows to the extent about Nino. She knows I think she knows the backstory, mind you. But, like, it really does feel like she's falling into that same jealousy. That jealousy that Nino had at the time. But it's this part, too. As dazzling as she was as an idol, she wasn't number one. In the acting world, she could become the sun. But in the idol world, there's another girl, a girl who has absolute brilliance as an idol. On stage, Kana-chan is definitely no match for Ruby-chan. And I think she's aware of it. Yeah. Kind of like how Nino was aware of it, right? That's what I mean by that seed of darkness that Nino planted in Arima way back then when Arima first met Nino. Yeah, it's starting to sprout. However, there are many people who want to support her after seeing her fight against talent. Yeah, there's the keychain. It's so cute. What do you like about idols? Why do you become her fan? How do you support her? It's good that there are as many possible questions out there as the number of fans she has, but for that reason, some people may find Ruby-chan unpleasant, kind of like with how Nino found I unpleasant. There will be those who are trying to destroy this sparkle, just like Nino did with I, and that plan that she did with she had in motion with Kamiki. But yeah, I want to read this part again, though. Being an idol is a strange job, isn't it? No matter what you do, you can't be an idol forever. Your youth is brutally limited. Yeah, I mean, look what happened to I. Like a flower that blooms only once. You can't become a jewel that shines forever unless you become part of someone's memory after you die like Mama. But in our case, then that transition to Nino talking to Kamiki is just perfect. Kamiki-san, what are you talking about? What's the point of handing ourselves over to the police now? We're already... You gotta be kidding me. We can't go back anymore. Since the moment we killed Ryosuke, this is all your fault. You have to continue to be the best idol forever and ever. From the moment that they killed Ryosuke, huh? Yeah. There can't be a bigger idol than you. Yep. But looking at the poster, you see Nino in the background and I at the front. Yeah, that darkness is a-coming. Why are humans creatures that embrace love, regret, anger, and hatred? They call them love. Envy, jealousy, obsession, desire, disappointment, and despair are all love. They even take someone's life for the sake of love, and yet humans are. Ooh. That's a fantastic point. And I love this. Let's look at this again here. And it's interesting the timing of this, because yesterday in Kanojo Akarashimasu, aka Rent a Girlfriend, Yamori was saying that love is a lonely battle. And she had a great explanation for it too, because with in terms of Yamori, she was saying that love is something that you can't really talk to, for her anyway, that she couldn't really talk to about anyone else, and that it's like a battle within yourself. But this, and I feel like this kind of applies to it. You have regret, anger, and hatred. They call them love. Well, yeah, because it's part of love if you think about it. You have regret on for things like after a person dies, for example. Like in my case, God, the timing of this, because next month is it'll be 5 years since Brian died. Like regret for all the things that you wish you could have done, and hatred because for when like for example, if the person you're with or the person you love cheated on you, and there we go. That's a great way to say a great example. Say if the person you were with cheated on you, you hate them for cheating. Despite the person you love them, you hate them for cheating on you. You regret not doing what you needed to do to prevent the person from cheating on you, but you still love them, and it sucks. Envy, say in say if you're in a relationship where the person makes more money than you, you're envious of your partner. There's that, but you still love them anyway. Envy and jealousy, yeah. There's that. You're envious and jealous of maybe like their looks, or just jealous of how they're lucky or luckier at life than you are. It happens, but you still love them anyway. Obsession, yeah, Well, there's also, you know what? Now I just realized that they're jealous. Well, where jealousy comes in, it's like, yeah, because you have if you're with someone that's really hot, for example, you have girls like staring at them. You're like, or in my case, I've had guys try to hit on me when I think it was when I was with my first boyfriend, when I had guys hit on me, and my first boyfriend got really jealous. And then there's the obsession. Yeah, with the multiple text messages. Then there's the stalking. Yeah. Yeah, this happens. Desire. Well, yeah, desire. Sex. Yeah. Disappointment. Yeah. Disappointing that your relationship sucks. It happens. They even take someone's life for the sake of love. Mm-hmm. And yet, and despair. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, if the person you love hurts you, whether it is, or all love, yeah, whether it is despair, disappointment, regret, and it doesn't have to be romantic love either. Now that I'm thinking about it, it could be familial love too. It could, whether like say one of your parents just leaves. When a great example here, actually, when say your parents get divorced, and you're a kid when this happens, you're angry, you're regretting like your parents getting divorced, because you're thinking, and you're also you're disappointed in your parents getting divorced. Obviously, you're obviously regretting your parents getting divorced. You're pissed off and hating that your parents are getting divorced, but you still love your parents. Yeah, you're envious of other people's parents being together. Yeah. You're jealous of other people's of your friends' parents still being together, because you wish your parents were still together. And that can sometimes turn into an obsession where you project your anger by bullying kids that are happier than you. And then there's the desire and desire to try and get your parents back together. And you fall into despair because of your parents being divorced. It it hurts that much. See? Haha. See what I mean? Like this is all comes from the love of your parents. Or you love your parents and you love your family that much. See what I mean? It doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be familial love too. They even take someone's life for the sake of love, and this does happen too. Would I say familial love is like this too? In the case of divorced parents, if your parents are divorced, well, if you're that's a little extreme, but in terms of a relationship, yeah. Humans are, but God, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think that is deep, but it is true. It is. And also you could make the argument that can apply not just to familial and romantic love. It also applies to God too. Like a person's love for God will make you do that shit. Religion makes people do crazy things. It will. Also in terms of love. Thirst, I will have that in the same category as well. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think the term love not only applies to romantic, but does it also applies to familial, and also applies, and not just as a child to parent kind of thing, but also parent to child too? Oh, it really does now that I think about it. It totally does. Because parents can regret that they're not there for their kids, hate that their kids for doing something really stupid. They're envious of their kids doing better in life than they are, and jealous of them too. And then the helicopter parenting would be obsessed. And desire for their kids to do better, disappointment when their kids are doing shitty, and despair when their kids are feeling horrible, and yeah, you see parents will kill their kids out of love. Sometimes parents can be people are just psycho in general. But see, see how I make this work? I know my ADHD is going wild, but yeah, I see what Akka's doing here. This is why Akka just used the word love instead of like specific love. It's all-encompassing love, whether it's religion, familial in general, whether it is a child to a parent, parent to child, as well as religion. So I see what you're doing here, Akka, and it's actually kind of brilliant. Okay, now that I have that out of my system, and I know this video is going to be a lot longer because of that, but it's just something to really think about. All right, so December 25th, Christmas, the last day of B. Kamachi's tour. Okay, so this was the deadline that Arima had for Aqua, and this is the same poster with Arima on the front and center of the poster too that we saw when she said this, where it was torn. So it's a clear day. I'm sure the stars will look beautiful tonight. No! What? That was the day. So, I knew Ruby was gonna get stabbed. Okay, so I'm so glad I did what I did by doing that analysis, because otherwise I would have just totally forgotten about it. Okay, so looking at this, looking at the hair. Let me go back and look at, so it either has to be Nino or, hold on. Yeah, that has to be Nino that did it. So Nino stabbed Ruby. She did! So, but looking at the page here, looking at this final page, it looks like, okay, this has to be the morning of. But yeah, Nino did it. Nino fucking stabbed her. Oh my god. Nino stabbed her. I didn't think it was going to be like this, though. I thought it was going to be done like backstage or something. I didn't think it was going to be like this. I did not think it was going to be like this. No way. I'm curious. Did you guys think that Did you guys think Ruby was going to be stabbed like this? I did not see this. And for the, I gotta stress this. I did not see the leaks or anything. No. But I did not see Ruby getting stabbed like this. I thought she was gonna get stabbed at the concert. I'm kind of like that. Like, I knew Ruby was gonna get stabbed by Nino. Or not stabbed. I knew Ruby was gonna get killed by Nino. Stabbed, I feel like is appropriate because it's a repeat. But I thought what would have been more appropriate, or not more appropriate. I thought what was going to happen was we were going to see Nino kill at the concert when she, or not I'm sorry, kill Ruby at the concert when she was in costume. I thought that was what was going to happen. But the other thing, though, is I feel like part of me is still feeling like, because of what Akane said, though, about her not being at Tokyo, there's just something sus with that. I feel like Akane is going to try and is going to show up, take out Nino, and try and save Ruby. I feel like that could come into play as well. Do I still think Arima is going to die? Just something. It's just that fucking poster, man. That poster. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think about what the God said about love? Why are humans creatures that embrace love? And the type of love that the God was talking about. And it's not just, typical romantic love either. It's familial love. It's religious love. Fuck, you can make the argument that it's idol stan love too, idol love, which is what applies to this too. Man. But man, I just think about what Akane was thinking as well. I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think Arima is going to die? Do you guys think Mem is still going to die? Or do you think it's going to... Do you think... I swear, if Ruby survives, I don't know how I'm going to feel. I feel like if she does survive this, I feel like... Part of me will feel like this is a Mashaming situation. Yeah, I kind of feel like it will be a Mashaming situation. The reason being is everything leading up to this moment is kind of was setting this up. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I kind of hope Ruby dies for that reason. But the other thing is, and again, I want to know, do you guys think Gino is going to kill everyone in Bikamachi so that Bikamachi is gone forever? Part of me feels like she's going to do it. But the other part of me is like, nah, she was more focused on I than anything else. So that's the only reason why I'm like, nah, I don't think she will. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Oshinoko content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.